Hey guys, I'm back from a week of flu, or maybe just few days. I have lost track of how many days have I been trying to recover, but today is officially where I can confidently say that I am now able to train, even though I still have a little bit of cough, but I'm confident that I can train today and it would not affect my well-being at all. So basically, I am now maybe 98% recovered. So we're gonna go back to training again. And actually, in those days that I've been resting, I was able to think about a lot of things, like the things that we are doing, this vlogging things, this trainings every single day. Actually, not every single day, but at least we try to, because rainy seasons and stuff, so Kyokushin is not not really something that we could train consistently, but it's alright. 130 plus days of training, trying to become a professional fighter. It seems like a fun journey, and actually it is, but looking back, when I was resting, it felt like as if, it was a mid type of thing that I've been doing. And sometimes I can't help but feel like, is it really the thing that I wanted to do? Actually, the old me would say yes, but right now I don't remember why have I started this anyway, So, but still, I actually already decided to do it way back, but I kind of feel a little bit glad that I am now doing it. But when I was resting earlier, few days earlier, I was able to think about, maybe what if I quit and just continue on doing whatever is it that I've been doing. Because actually, if you guys don't ask, I'm gonna tell you anyway that I have a small business that I started when I migrated to this counter side, and that is already making money consistently. It's making money, and I was planning on starting from that small business and just continuously snowball my income, snowball it until I level up until I get to the higher level and all that shit. That's when I started doing this business. I planned on that, but recently I realized that my training has been has been getting in the way of my business. At least that's my first reaction, but actually it's not, for me, it's not a hindrance. It's just, it looked that way, And there's also another opportunity for me to increase my income and my business. Something that I could add in that little business so that I could increase a little bit. Only if I just invest all the money I got so far and we stopped training for maybe after a few months and then I will be able to get it all back, like some sort of return of investment, and then I will be able to, get back to training again. That's why, that's why I almost thought about thinking of quitting. Now, some of you people would say, like, you're just, why don't you just rest? Why don't you just do it anyway? And like, what, that's a great idea. Maybe you should just delay your trainings toward professional level. But here's the thing though. I've been trying to like give myself a chance to do something that is, that is great. That is like the thing, because I was able to like get to a moment in my life where I have finally realized that life itself is actually meaningless. That like there's no meaning to life. That's what I've realized so far. And some of you might have a different opinion, but when you think about it, why are you here for? Why, when you're gonna die? And sometimes the things that you are fighting for is actually, when you think about it, not worth fighting for, and the things that you think are right are somehow sometimes are wrong, and the things that are wrong are not wrong, exactly wrong anyway. So what's the point of choosing some things? And that's when I started to like let go of that idea, or that, let me just put this to my other hand. It's getting, I'm getting weak. My other hand is getting tired. So that's why I try like do this stuff anyway, since at least at the end of my life I was able to do something great, And upon trying to chase this thing, this combat sport thing, I might have done a lot of things that are not good in the eyes of people. I will not mention all of those things, but to me those things are some sort of sacrifice, and basically upon doing these things I sacrifice a lot of things, and upon pursuing this I will be sacrificing even more, and some of the other things, And what I mean to say is, there's a certain path that I could take, or some sort of decisions and options or choices. I won't be able to choose the other things if I'm gonna be doing this. So the thing about it is, I'm already like, I know I'm still young, and there's still a lot of things that I will be able to do, but I'm actually tired and sick of quitting or stopping. That's what I'm tired of. I'm sick of myself for quitting and, crumbling to a fucking challenge. And for the first time in my life doing this, I was able to do this thing consistently without thinking about, well, I sometimes think about, quitting, but not to the point where I was like, I wanted to quit, that I decided to quit, and I was like, I was pushed, the stress pushed me so far that I just, I just lost it and just, I quit. some sort of that feeling. And I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of quitting. I'm tired of starting something new. And when I think about it, this has been my dream since I was, I don't know, I don't really remember, but it's almost like a decade ago that I've dreamt of becoming this guy that I am trying to pursue, which is a professional fighter. Although what I had in mind is different back then, but when you think about it, it doesn't really matter as long as you get there. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, there's no perfect result, but if the result is what you wanted, even though it looks a little bit ugly, you're gonna get there. So I've been pursuing this thing, and I've been doing it consistently for 130 plus days. When you think about it, it's not even 130 plus days already. It's actually it's almost a year now, because I did not include the rest days and also the things where I have to stop training because of some fucking emergency or some fucking appointment that I have to do. So, and also this video and the previous video, I don't remember if it's day 135 or 136 or 137, but this video currently and the previous video is chronologically like like 2 consecutive days. It looked like 2 consecutive days, but the time interval, or the in between days that are in between these 2 videos are actually more than few days. I think it's already like a week, but it doesn't matter. So it's not just 130 plus days. The only days that I'm counting are the only days that I am engaged in combat sport. For example, I'm training, or maybe I have a tournament, or maybe I did something that involves combat sport. For example, I watched a combat sport, or I watched a tournament, or I visited some place that is related to anything combat sport, those type of things. So it's already almost a year now that I've been doing this consistently. Actually, not a year, because before I started Kyokushin Karate, I've been doing I've been trying to condition myself to become a fighter, also in mindset and all that. That's why maybe it also resulted to my coach wanting to put me into amateur, because sometimes it's not just the speed and power, it's actually about you being a fighter. Even if you're gonna even if they're gonna make someone fight in an amateur, then it's all the one that's gonna come out on top is someone who's a fighter in mind. That's why people say that it's actually 90%. They say it's 90% mental in anything combat sport. So I got this fighter thing in me. I'm tough, and I could fight while being tough. I could hit back, and I could hit and get hit all day, And when I recover, it wouldn't take a day for me to be able to recover from like head pain and all that. But body pain, that's a different story, because I tried a full contact tournament before, and I received a lot of fucking body shots, and it took me a month for me to be able to recover from all that pain, you know. I have a whole month of me still feeling the aches in my body. But when it comes to like head injury and all that, I feel like I could recover faster. Or maybe it's because they have gloves. Well, if you're gonna fight an amateur, they're gonna have you use gloves anyway, and they're gonna have you use headgear sometimes. So we'll be all right. And yeah, I was able to like reflect on all those things, and sometimes I think about quitting. Sometimes I think about, maybe I should stop for a little bit and focus more on making more money. But when I realize this is actually my last chance, I'm already in my early 20s, I'm approaching mid-20s, and I'm still not a professional fighter. I see a lot of pro fighter there starts already in like 20 plus years old. They're already like a professional fighter. They already have a lot of background, but I'm approaching mid-20s and I still don't have one. So this is gonna be my last chance for me. If I get to late 20s and I am only starting again, I am not gonna start at all. So this is my last chance for myself. This is the last fucking chance for myself. If I decided to stop, I'm gonna stop entirely. Like, quit the whole way. I will fucking do anything else. I'm gonna go back to that matrix again. I'm gonna go back to that city life where I work as a fucking salesman or some customer service representative, or maybe a security, because I've been doing all those things for the past few years, and I was only able to like stop and focus more on training last year, where we started this combat journey thing. And so I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna continue, and I'm not gonna get myself a girlfriend too. I'm going to sacrifice even more some other things, and there's nothing to be afraid for anyway. There's nothing to worry about anyway. Like, what if I fail? What if I don't make it? So fucking what? I'm still a 20 plus year old guy. I'm still me. I'm still making money. I still have the ability to have a business while I am working. I know how to hire people. I know how to do all those stuff. And I'm still me, I still have myself. So there's nothing that we can lose. We're still here, We're still that normal guy. We are still us. Anyway, since it's already been 18 minutes that we've been on the camera, maybe you're already watching the videos, the things that you are seeing right now, which is the training, or maybe you are not seeing training at all. I don't know what's happening right now, because this is a pre-recorded video. But I'm about to go to the training, and if you're already watching the training, which is something that I already put since I've edited the video and uploaded it to the internet. Enjoy the rest of the video. If there's anything that you notice and you wanted to like give me some tips, feel free to give me. I make sure to read those. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'm gonna have to peace out for now.